You were the most lost woman I have...
Lost?
You were so lost you didn't even know what kind of eggs you like.
Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Summer's Child and today we're watching an old movie called The Runaway Bride. Ike is a journalist who is accused of attacking the ladies in his articles. He heard about this woman who agrees to marry men, waits for them until the last moment when she has to walk down the aisle and runs away leaving them behind. So instead of dialing back, he doubles down on this piece of news, sharing details about the bride-to-be, dubbing her a man-eater without even checking if what he heard about her is true to begin with.
That's slander.
It is not. Slander is spoken. In print, it's libel.
After Maggie, the woman in question, reads his little slander, libel, about her, she writes to his boss ex-wife a letter threatening to take action against him. So he gets to learn a lesson about fabricating truth and he gets canned from the paper, which he really deserves after detailing the woman's name and address in his article.
Journalism lesson number 1. If you fabricate your facts, you get fired.
His friend, trying to save his tush, proposes a plan. Go to Maggie and interview her like you should have done in the first place. So he does, of course, not knowing how many reporters have tried that already. But she and her friends recognize him from his photos in the paper. And he gets a deal, a hair wash for a few answers to his questions. Determined to get his vindication, he meets her parents pretending to apologize, gifting them some wine. And don't you know it, they open up to the man their daughter was about to sue, confirming everything he heard about her and even providing him with videotapes of every wedding she ran away from. I mean, why not share her baby pictures with the man to embarrass her further? What a loving, supporting family!
I got Monica naked.
No, that would be me again.
Everywhere Maggie goes, she finds Ike there, making friends with the folks in her life and asking all types of questions about her. I mean, this is why we have restraining orders, people.
Good. What is he up to now?
I just dropped by to check out the team and to talk about you.
He visits all her ex-husbands-to-be to fish for more information about her. And let me tell you, people in this town don't hold their tongues for nobody, okay? They spill every bean, to the point where you have to ask yourself, why didn't he fact-check his story to begin with, since it's that easy? Maggie discovers that none of her exes has moved on. Even the ones she only dated are still sorta her friends/close group. So that makes her dig deep into her soul to ask why she's like this. Ike made some aspects about her life clearer to her, or maybe that's the picture of her he needed to paint in order to absolve himself from his mistake that he made towards her and cost him his career.
Oh, Corey, what is that?
Pot stirrer.
Since one of her exes is her friend's husband, she talks to the friend openly about it, promising not to flirt with the man in any way to make sure that her friend is feeling secure and not resentful towards her, which was met with maturity and kindness on behalf of the friend, warming our hearts and confirming that Maggie isn't a bad person for doing what she's done.
I think there is a distinct possibility that I am profoundly and irreversibly screwed up.
Maggie, you've been like this since we were kids. Maybe it's time to get on with life and commit to someone of your own, like Bob.
Ike, the journalist, is snooping around messing with Maggie's life, so she decides why not break into his hotel room and steal something, maybe? But of course he busts her in the act while she's climbing out of the bathroom window.
All right, breaking and entering. I'm calling the sheriff.
Can you remind him that he's bringing the wine to the luau? Save me a call.
If you can't beat them, join them. Maggie reads all his notes about her that he kept in his hotel room and decides to turn the whole situation to her advantage, offering him a first-person interview for some cash and an opportunity to get his career back on track.
You're getting it all wrong, and that's not going to improve your reputation, and it's not very flattering to me either. I decided that I would help you write the truth.
Really?
She lets him follow her around town while she shops for her expensive dream wedding dress. But for her surprise, the saleswoman doesn't want to waste it on her because she wears her dresses like 10 minutes and poof, she's out of here. So he takes her side so she can try it on. And he looks at her like she's so pretty. I mean, the woman's engaged. And after you tarnished her reputation in front of the whole country, you don't get to fall in love with her. Gosh darn it!
We're buying the dress. Now.
fine.
What's this? Is she falling for him now? Poor Bob, aka fourth fiance. She's gonna leave him at the wedding as well, isn't she?
Why don't you take it?
Huh? Okay, figuring out what kind of music I like. Not trying to butter me up, are you?
I was cleaning out the attic, not attempting the impossible.
They realize that attraction isn't the same as love or compatibility, and how blind it can make a person who's trapped under its spell. They share a moment, and then he's all like, you can't marry that guy because you're the type of girl who doesn't know what she wants in life. But she's onto his little game.
Stop it. I am getting married on Sunday, and you are just trying to make me run.
And that shouting match is all they need to kiss and realize there's a spark happening between them. But hey, at least this time she didn't leave anyone at the altar, but rather she kissed the guy she hated a few days ago for humiliating her countrywide in front of her fiancé, prompting him to leave, and they decide.
Well, you do have a dress.
And the church.
And there's the two of us.
I'm okay with that.
So am I.
The bells are ringing and a huge crowd of reporters are waiting on the church's door. Will she? Won't she? Is the question on everybody's mind. And the groom gets a piece of advice from Coach Bob. You know, her fourth ex.
Well, Coach, any final advice?
Maintain eye contact.
She wouldn't be called the Runaway Bride if she hadn't skipped on 4 grooms so far. I guess she's trying to make it up to half a dozen. So she books it again, leaving Ike to run after her like a madman.
Where is she going?
Don't!
Of course, she comes back to talk with Ike about it all, but something is different this time. She got the courage to sell her furniture designs in New York like she always wanted, and she tasted every type of egg recipe, so she knows what she likes. Now, she can finally say she knows who she is and what she wants, or rather, who she wants.
These are for you. Turning in my running shoes.
Oh, no. My God, no.
Will you marry me?
I gotta think about this a little.
They have a beautiful wedding outdoor with nobody watching them. As an epic introvert myself, I approve. And all's well that ends well, until she runs away on him at their gender reveal party. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Summer's Child. I'm gonna see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.